should have an active role in society. They should participate in society and all walks of society, including government and business and politics and sport as well. I think that gender equality encompasses 50% of the world and its population. So I think that female equality is very important in the world. I think women should be looked after. I think they should be encouraged and looked after as well. I think gender equality is very important in the world because it's 50% of the world. That's why it's very important in the world. So I think that women can be encouraged a bit. They can have some confidence. It's confidence building, it's equality, it's a reassurance, perhaps safe environments as well. But I think that they should participate within society. I think that's very good because it could encourage 50% of the world. So I think that could be very useful for solving some of the world problems. So I think that gender equality is very important. If you look how redundant women are, they're pretty redundant. I think it's just cooking and cleaning, but they seem very weak, frail and passive. If you look at the intelligent life that has existed in world history and throughout the universe, and if you look at women, they seem to be very redundant. They seem to have no participation in society. They seem to just cook and clean all the time. I think that's what their role is pretty much in society. I think unfortunately they have a role of cooking and cleaning society, and that's very degrading. It's very sad and tragic, very degrading. I think that women can be encouraged a bit more to participate, but I do think that women are quite redundant. If you look at the female population of the world, pretty much 60 to 80% of that female population just cooks and cleans. That's all they do. They do domestic household service. They're housewives. That's what most women are. Most women are housewives. Maybe 40 to 60% are working girls or working women. They do jobs, but they're quite redundant as well. So I think they just contribute maybe a proportion of the household. I think that's what they do. But I think that it is very unusual why women are so redundant. I don't think women need to be redundant like that. They seem to just do domestic service, they cook and clean. That's all they do, and that seems very, very unusual. So I think that women are kind of maybe misplaced in society. They do suffragettes for votes. They fight for votes. They kind of scorn the world for the right to vote. They look into the eyes of the world with a very scornful view of the world and a demeanour of the world, and they state that they need the right to vote, and that's their right and need to right to the vote, and they accomplish that by asking for it with the suffragettes. They ask for it, and I think they can just participate for it. That's how you win the vote, by participating for the vote. I think the problem is women seem to just want to ask for it. They think it's some kind of scornful right, so they just ask for the vote. I think you need to participate for the vote. So I think that could solve some of the gender equality issues, and I think that is quite important. So I think that women do need to play an active role in society. They do need to participate. They can talk to other women as well and other members of society, and they kind of encourage themselves, do some confidence building, and perhaps take away some of that redundant character that they have, some kind of a depression instinct, a redundant instinct, an empty instinct. It's moving away from the attitude and expectation of cooking and cleaning to perhaps just walking within society and talking with people and perhaps participating for the vote. Participating for the vote. I think that's what it is. Thank you very much.